What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy, the Battle Rap Kid, back today once again for an upload because the reason I haven't been uploading, long story short, is I have a really big production in the works right now. I'm doing two things on this production, not just one, two, so a lot of my time is devoted to that. You will eventually see it. Hopefully it'll reach the light of day, but it's really big and I'm super excited about it. But I really wanted to start uploading more videos like this again because with all the events that are going on right now, I feel like battle rap is finally finding its place again. And for me, not just in general, it's always had its place, but I'm really getting back into the vibes of it. And that's not to say I haven't watched at all. I usually watch battles on a daily basis, but I'm just feel more invigorated to talk about it. And what I really want to talk about is the Born Legacy 3 card because it looks really good, and this is, I believe, one of the first times there's like day 1 and day 2, and it's a shit ton of battles on both days. Not a shit ton, but it's a good amount of battles on both days. So let's talk about the battles that are already confirmed. And the first one is Glueezy versus Badafi Green. Badafi Green just had a battle against Prof, the West Coaster, and Glueezy just had a battle against Reaper Rel. Both on the same card, both on PGs. Now they're both making their main stage debuts. I do enjoy Badafi's content. Do I think it's the best? No. Do I think it's good? Yes. However, Glueezy is an animal. Glueezy is one of the MCs that I feel like deserves more credit than he actually receives. He's had not that many battles in the past year, if I'm correct, but he has just been on a killing spree, and he's made it all the way to the main stage. And his bars are crazy. He's a lot of people say he's like very Big K clone, but I feel like that's just because he's white and he has a ginger beard. I think although that being said, he's a really good puncher. And if I had to give this battle to somebody, it'd definitely be 2-1. Glueezy, clear. Next up, Prez Mafia versus Nun Nun. Nun Nun, the problem with Nun Nun, this isn't a problem with him, is that his first battle on the URL stage was against Av in the Proving Grounds. And we all know what happened with that battle. Av absolutely blew everyone away. Everyone. You can't sit there and watch that battle and say you weren't amazed by what Av did. And after that, Nun has had really strong performances. Very, very strong performances. The problem is that he had that battle versus Av as his first battle. So that kind of took away a little bit of the momentum, and he really had to restart his train, his hype train. And he was on BL2, so that was the main stage, so that's a huge step for him. So now he's back against Prez. And I think Nun Nun's a very good spitter. Problem is, Prez can't afford to lose this battle if he wants to continue in battle rap, in my opinion. URL has finally let him back on the stage. He cannot afford to lose. He had a great battle against Dre Dennis for We Go Hard that dropped on Christmas Day. It was one of my top 10 battles of the year. Personally, can't afford to lose. He cannot afford to lose this battle. So that's why I'm giving this 2-1 clear to Prez. Although I really do respect Nun Nun. And I feel like even though I think he's going to lose this battle, he has a really bright future ahead of him on URL. Next up, Swave and Tink. Swave had his battle against Saga and Danny Myers, and Tink had his battle against Mike P. Basically, those are the only notable battles from the 2MC in the past 6 months, something like that. Tink and Mike P was a very good battle, but the problem with that battle was both of them started to run out of gas towards the end of the battle. Both of their third rounds were a little weak, in my opinion. That can't happen again for Tink. It can't happen. I don't think it will happen, but I'm just saying it can. Swave did really well in both of his battles. He did really well against the Saga, and he did really well against Danny. I think Danny won the battle, but that's completely besides the point. And if I'm correct, Sway took the W because that was the starting 5 battles. I do believe Sway took the W in that one. Not from me, but from the judges. This battle is, for me, I'd say, if Swave comes with the style that he's trying to actually replicate Tink's style, it's Tink 2-1. If Swave comes trying to talk to him like he did with the Saga, and like he sort of did with Danny, Swave 2-1, very clear. And I believe that Swave is far enough in his career that he's not stupid enough to go and try and replicate his style, so I'm going to go Swave 2-1. Pretty clearly. Next up is Chess and Saga. So Chess had battles against Dougie, and he had his 2-on-2 with Steams against Marvin Quest, and he had his Born Legacy battle against Reed. Saga had his battle against Swave, 2-on-2 against John and Clips with Big T, and he also had his battle against Chilla. These are probably my definitely 2 of my favorites, but top 2 out of the top 5 of the 2014 PG class. And it's weird that we haven't seen them up against each other on the main stage yet, so they're finally doing it. Saga is nice. Don't get me wrong. Saga is super nice. Not just super nice for a guy who doesn't curse. He is super nice overall, just in general. He's got freestyle. He's got freestyles, I believe. I've heard him freestyle a couple times. His wordplay is really crazy. One of my favorite bars. Not of all. This isn't like one of I think is like the best intricately worded. But I thought Yo UTH. I would really reacted when I heard that bar against Prep in the small room. Which is in my opinion is his best battle actually. But Chess, man, Chess is just another animal, isn't he? Isn't he? Everyone's calling Chess the future of battle rap, and I'd be hard pressed to go against that. Really, if you think about it. So, in the end, Saga, this is going to be, in my opinion, the second closest battle of the night. We'll get to the first one later. I believe that it's going to be Chess 2-1. I know, and it's funny because I know some people, I know that 2-1 is kind of a cop-out for bloggers, because then you can just be like, if your guy that you had winning loses, well, you can say, well, I gave him a round, and stuff. But no, I honestly do think Chess will 2-1 Saga, and I think it will be probably one of the most, I'd say close to the most entertaining battle this card. Next up, we have Young Ill and Mr. Wavy. Mr. Wavy hasn't battled since John, and Young Ill has had very impressive performances against Daylight and Heartless. And he had a 2-on-2 against Math and Core, even though I think that him and Verb lost that. Let me get this off my chest and be completely honest with you guys. I don't see the hype with Mr. Wavy. I just don't. I am aware that he has good performance, but I don't think it's at a level that we can overlook everything that he doesn't have, that he has that is subpar, like his bars, his delivery, and all that stuff. And Young Ill has been going watch the Daylight battle on Street Status if you haven't. It is so good. Daylight balls out in that too, but Daylight's not on this day. So when the day 2, by the way, side note, when the day 2 get released, I will talk about the day 2 battles. The people who got released, I'm not going to do my prediction because some of them have been leaked, but I just want to wait till the whole card is out. So this one, this is my first 3-0. I'm giving the Dirty 30 to Young Ill. I feel Young Ill has just that in him that he wants to come back. He is ready to become a mainstay again. I feel. We all know what Ice Pack can do. Dirty 30, Ill Will against wavy. Second to last battle is Nitty and Ill Will. Ill Will hasn't battled since the Crown 2. And then after that, his last battle was on King of the Dot versus Big K. And Nitty has had battles against, just recently, like a couple of weeks ago, had a battle against Clips. He also had his battle against Danger in Philly, I believe, Pittsburgh, I believe. And he also had a battle, who am I for? I'm forgetting one. And it's going to really bother me. Hold on. I'm looking it up on my computer. Yes, you hate me in the comment. Yes, Av. I'm a fucking idiot, and you guys are going to completely slay me for getting the Av battle. But sometimes you get a brain freeze. Ill Will versus Johnny Alcatraz is one of the most rewatchable battles to me. I watch it probably at least every couple of weeks. I personally, also Pretense Nitty is one of my favorite battlers, so is like one of my top 10 at the moment, and he has been over the past year or so, but hey, a couple of years maybe, ever since he proved that it wasn't a flop with the Tycoon Tax battle, and again I know it was Tycoon Tax, but still, here's the thing. Ill Will can't afford to lose this battle. Because if you remember Ill Will versus Tay-Rock. That shit was flames. He has the potential to be one of the golden boys on URL, but he has to win this battle first. However, I really think that Nitty's not going to let that happen. I am going to go Nitty 2-1 in the closest battle of the night. I think Nitty is going to barely get it, but I don't think he's willing to let a loss go on his record at this point. Especially because Summer Madness 6 is coming up, and he needs to battle Tay-Rock on Summer Madness 6. I will talk about that in my next video because I'm going to do my dream card. So I'm going to go Nitty 2-1 over Ill Will. Next, Av versus Magic. Av had his battle against Rum, which he lost. In my opinion, that's a very, you can debate that battle all day and just bring up every single punchline from the time that the round was started to the time that the last round was ended. And Magic has had, he has 2-on-2 with Chilla going against Top and Briz. And he also had the Iron Solomon battle. Magic has really been very 50-50 because at one point he was talking about retiring. It's just very, very, he's very iffy. However, in his Iron Solomon battle, he did very well. Very, very, very well. I still think Solomon won, but he did very well in that battle. That's a good comeback battle. And we've all seen what Av can do against Nitty, Nun, Mike P. I'm gonna go Av. I'm gonna go Av 2-1 for sure. I'm gonna go Av 2-1 for sure. But if a trash B Magic shows up, like a choking B Magic or just very subpar B Magic, Av is gonna 3-0 him easily. Av, this is the first time Av, you can say he's headlighting the card. You can say that Av is headlighting the card. I think Av wants to win this battle, and I think if Av does win this battle, he will transition into a guy who can be on Summer Madness cards, who can be on these very upper echelon cards. And Av wants that. Av is one of the hungriest dudes in the game right now. And I feel like Magic, in a way, this could be a battle where Magic is passing the torch on to Av. Anyway, either way, you know it's going to be a bar fest no matter what, because even in Magic battles that are bad, he brings shit tons of bars. So I'm going to go Av 2-1. Unless an Elite B Magic shows up, then I could see him getting a 2-1, but I don't feel like he has that steam in him anymore. So I'm going to go Av 2-1. I could very possibly be wrong on all of these predictions, but that is my day 1 Born Legacy 3 card. Done. Predicted. I could be wrong on all of them. I could be right on all of them. You never know. These are just predictions in the end. Yeah. So that's it for me today. Born Legacy 3 card done. Next up, I'm going to do, I've seen a lot of people do this, I want to do my Summer Madness 6 card. And try to be a little more realistic of matchups and how it's going to go down. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do whatever the fuck you want, really. It's whatever. Tell me what your predictions for BL3 are in the comments. Sorry about the camera quality. I actually did get a camera recently, and the audio on it isn't recording well for some reason, but the video quality is superb. So if you want great audio quality, great video quality and shit audio quality, which is basically the opposite of this, let me know. So that is my Born Legacy 3 predictions. Thank you very much. And I'm going to try and upload that tomorrow, honestly. I am going to try and upload tomorrow. And if not, it'll definitely be the day after. So that's been it from the Battle Rap Kid. Sorry if I sound disoriented in this video. These are always in one take. I just try and get them chop. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weeks. I know Monday's a shitty day, but I believe in y'all, and goodbye. Yeah.